वॉलर के सीईओ ने एक फर्जी चार्ट को खारिज किया है जिसमें झूठा दावा किया गया था कि एलन मस्क और डोगी ने राष्ट्रपति बाइडेन के तहत गैर नागरिकों को सोशल सिक्योरिटी नंबर दिए जाने में वृद्धि को लेकर झूठ बोला है। यह फर्जी चार्ट एक्स पर वायरल हो गया था। वास्तविक आंकड़ों के अनुसार 2024 में 21 लाख गैर नागरिकों को सोशल सिक्योरिटी नंबर जारी किए गए, जो पिछले वर्ष की तुलना में उल्लेखनीय वृद्धि है। एंटोनियो ग्रेसिसेस ने यह भी बताया कि इनमें से 13 लाख से अधिक गैर नागरिक टैक्सपेयर्स के पैसों से मिलने वाले लाभ प्राप्त कर रहे हैं और हजारों ने अमेरिकी चुनावों में मतदान भी किया है।
Chart that they're using, and you can see this. I posted something on X about this. It was apples to oranges. You can see it here. They took a chart that included all enumerations, not the EB program, the enumeration beyond entry program, all enumerations, and compared to our chart. So they put
so just to be clear, this would have included somebody like me coming in on a TN visa or somebody on an EB1 visa.
Yeah, I mean, so those people be in our data too, but just enumerated beyond entry. The data on the left, up to 2020 with the big bars, that includes people in the offices, that includes people who got social security numbers because they went to a consulate and, like you probably did, applied ahead of time before they came in, those kinds of people.
So we need a stacked bar chart. So there's some fun with numbers going on.
Can you flip back again? So your number for 24 was how much? 2.1 million. Right?
Yep. And what they did is they took our data. So this was, look, I don't want to impute negative motives. They just maybe were confused. They took our data and they added the total data, right? This is just subsection. This is EB. And I'm just going to use the acronyms. Okay, guys. This is EB only, enumeration beyond entry, which is a program, as I said, started in 2017. And then it kind of ramped up into 19. They took our data and then they added the total data before that, right? That is apples to oranges. That's why it doesn't work. And I went through a whole analysis of this on X, and the first person that posted the chart actually deleted it and sent me a post saying, "Hey, I'm deleting it because I get it. You're right," and apologized and asked me some questions. I don't want to get into, you guys know I don't post a lot on X. I don't want to get into debates with people. It's not worth it. The data speaks for itself.
It basically became like a Rorschach test where people that did not want to believe the points you were making latched on to that chart that was shown, even though it was disproven. And that became the narrative for a good chunk of the internet and a good chunk for media response.
Yeah, I mean, look, you guys know me. You know me for a long time. This is not political, man.
Tell us about your political background again. We haven't talked about this on the show, Antonio, but I think it's worth letting everyone hear about your background a little bit, just so folks understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, I was a Democrat for 20 years. I mean, I knocked on doors for Hillary Clinton in Iowa. I was, from Illinois. And look, I've got lots of good friends who are Democrats. And when I explain this data to them, they're as shocked as I am. I don't believe this.
I mean, to say you're a Democrat you were a Democrat is an understatement. You were a major donor and majorly involved with the Democratic Party.
Yes.